Hey guys, it's Mikey here, and we are at the Goes building in Pitt Community College for the very last showing of The Breakfast Club. So we're going to take a little peek behind the scenes and we're going to have some fun. So here we have our cast bio sheets. Kara. Who else we have? We have Akeem. As soon as it gets in focus, Akeem Brock. Also have the tech crew. All on the wall for everyone. Who's this guy? Who the heck? Who the heck is this guy? Oh no. Well, we don't care about him. We have Kate Ward, Bryce McBride. Awesome. And here we have a table full of goodies that we give out to the public. And not for free, of course, but hey. And there's our awesome poster. Dude, I'm telling you, this poster looks so cool. Yes, sir. And here is our charity. The charity, everything is going to the Center for Family Violence Prevention. All proceeds pretty much that we get here for the play. It's a $5 donation. The play is actually free, but recommended $5 donation, and this is where it goes. Okay, and there is their information if you would like to get in contact with them to make donations and show some some support. Cool. Taking you out back. There it is, guys. There's the set. Some of the actors are already here and already in their assigned spots. Okay guys, so here is our director extraordinaire, Anthony Holston, who also plays a Mr. Richard Vernon in the play. So he has one of the most difficult things to act and direct in the same production, so.
It's challenging. Fortunately, I have a good assistant director that puts me in my place. So
Yes. Cool. So quick question, as a director, how hard was it casting this play?
Casting a play is typically it's sort of the most fun and hardest job because before you see anybody rehearsing, before you see anybody even talking to each other, you have to sort of envision where can they get to, and so sometimes it sort of feels like throwing some dice. You're hoping for the best, but when you see talent, you know you see talent, and so that's easy. It's just when you see too much talent and you have to pick from a talented pool, that's where it gets really painful. Because you have to leave some really good people behind if there's not enough roles.
Yeah, definitely. So. I understand that. So what exactly inspired you to adapt this particular, I mean, it's an iconic movie, but what inspired you to adapt this to stage?
Well, it's something that I'd always wanted to see live on stage. There were a few things that I really kind of wanted a chance. Items that I'd seen in some other format that I always thought this would be really good on stage. And Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury was one of them that I'd always thought would be great, and in fact got to see and be a part of one of those productions.
Nice.
And Breakfast Club was just on the list. And what freaked me out was when I saw just sort of, hey, if you remember this movie, prepare to feel old because the movie's 30 years old. Which, ouch, was the initial, but then it's about daggone time somebody did this on stage, and so I looked into it, and in fact, they've never secured stage rights, they've never done anything, and so a number of organizations have done what we did, which is do an adaptation for stage, and trying to be as sort of lending honor back to the original, but knowing that a stage adaptation is going to have to take some edits. And in fact, some of the stars of the film have actually commented to or come to some of the productions just to show their support for it, which I think is pretty neat. So far, we haven't seen Molly Ringwald or Alan, so we probably are going to miss this one. Greenville, North Carolina, maybe not the most driven through central hub, but
one
if they
day.
show up today, that'll be great.
Okay. Cool. All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All right.
The symbolism here. A little apple in there, maybe.
Well, maybe.
We can hang some baloney off of it and nerds. Actually, we do have an apple.
We do?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's in one of their lunch pails. That's right.
Yeah, stick an apple in there.
It'd be like the Charlie Brown tree, it'll just like tip over.
Sorry, I'm behaving now.
Okay, guys, this is Carrie Hodge Murray, our assistant director, costume designer, and resident prop wrangler.
I like
So-
that you got all the names in there.
She's Jack of all trades. Or is it Jack, or should it be Jane of all trades?
Jacket.
Jackette, okay.
Anthony's just like, why? I put up with her.
So what does this play actually mean to you?
I don't know. To me, it's just the nostalgia. Actually, no, I'm gonna back up. I know what it means to me. It means kind of like a representation of Pitt in a weird way, because we have all these different students coming together, and really we break down the walls here at Pitt, and everyone comes together. And I didn't realize how much we were such a mishmash of wonderful, diverse personalities and characteristics until I started taking classes at Pitt this semester. And like, there's everybody and anybody in my classes, and they don't care. They just want to help each other out and support each other. And that's been a really nice thing to see. It's been kind of fun as I'm rediscovering that as a student to actually have it happen on stage at the same time. It's been kind of cool.
That's cool, that's cool. So what was probably the most challenging job as the costume designer or prop wrangler?
Costumes, easy peasy this time. Like night and day from the last show I did, because y'all pretty much owned your own clothes. Which really helps a budget of like $100. Going a long way. I think the most challenging thing was honestly finding time to do it between like going to work and doing school and homework and finding time to do all that stuff. Like I know with the basket cases, prop bag, I would have put more stuff in it. But at the same time, the random stuff I did find has turned out to be very funny. I just wish I had a baby doll's head. But I couldn't find one for $1. I was only willing to spend $1 on a baby doll.
That's awesome. All right, Carrie, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yay.
Okay, guys, so here we have Mr. Michael Stevenson. He is the music and, he's the coordinator of this whole thing. He helped put everything together. He's the jack of all, he is the jack of all trades, not the jackette. He is the jack of all trades here. So, Michael, what does this play actually mean to you?
Well, I guess I could say the main theme of the play is people from different backgrounds, and they all come together as one. And certainly I think that's a very important part of it. But I think in particular with the political climate that we have today, this speaks volumes about what we can do as Americans, as what we can do as students here at Pitt Community College. I think it speaks on a lot of different levels.
Cool. So what was the most challenging aspect of getting everything together for this production?
This really has not been a huge challenge compared to other shows that we have done. One of the things that I am really very proud of is that I'm involved at all, and that we have a drama program here at Pitt Community College. Without a drama department, basically, we have a club. We've had what's been truly exciting is the involvement of the early college high school students in our particular club. And I think with their involvement and because they're on campus so much, it will make us thrive more than we even know at this point. And so I really see a very bright future for drama and theater here at Pitt Community College.
Wait, I gotta stop smiling so hard. Okay, now I'm ready.
You got what?
Wait, no, it's not working.
Okay. Okay. You good?
No, start.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right. And go.
I'm Kiara Coward, and I play the role of Claire in the play. What this play means to me is it's about a bunch of people who really didn't like each other coming together, and after telling each other their stories, they become friends at the end because they relate somehow.
Okay. So what was the most challenging part of the play for you?
The most challenging part, there's actually two, which was I'm not a prissy, stuck-up person, so I had to learn that. And also the scene where I put lipstick on with my boobs. So yeah, that was also challenging.
Yeah, and just for those who don't know, I'm the person that really picks on her a lot.
Yeah.
But in a way, I've always kind of saw it as we kind of keep each other in line, which kind of makes sense as to why like there's more chemistry at the end,
Agreed.
in my opinion. Anyway, so which character do you actually relate with the most out of all of them? Guy or girl, doesn't matter.
I actually think I relate more to Allison because I'm just a weird person in the back that does a bunch of weird crap and like really doesn't even pay attention to what's happening, except for I talk more.
Awesome. All right, thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Kate. I am playing Allison in this production of The Breakfast Club, also known as The Basket Case. The Breakfast Club to me is really just about unashamedly owning your identity and saying, this is who I am, whether you like it or not. I'm not going to alter my personality just to fit in with everyone else. And I feel like through Allison especially, who you can see through the second act of the show. In the first act, she's like, I'm weird, ignore me. But in the second act, she's like, yeah, I'm weird, and I think it's cool. So yeah, the most challenging part of playing Allison is eating a sandwich with ranch, nerds, and Captain Crunch on it every night, not gonna lie. That's terrible, but showbiz. And in the show, who do I relate to the most? Probably Brian, because I like being a senior about to graduate, put a lot of pressure on myself to like make good grades and be involved in every extracurricular, and it's just, life is hard, but underneath we have a great purpose, so.
Cool.
My name is Akeem Warren Brock. I'm playing Andrew in this play. This play, I always liked the movie, so I was like, gotta do this. So it means a lot to me. But character I probably relate the most to is Andrew, because I'm a wrestler. Andrew's kind of a chump, but you know. What else? What else is there?
What was the most challenging part of the play for you?
The most challenging part? I guess overall maybe, you know, so new, it's the first thing I ever did, like this, first ever production that I've done, so, you know, it's a new experience. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
What up, bro? My name is Bryce McBride, and I was playing Brian. What does the play mean to me? Actually, it means a lot. This is my first production, like, college-wise. Honestly, I watched the movie like 30 minutes before the audition, the first time, so I had no idea what I was actually getting into. I don't know what the next question was.
Okay, so what was the most challenging part of the play for you?
The most challenging part, I think, honestly, was trying to get nerdy, I guess, because, I mean, I guess I'll go follow into the next question, who I relate to more. Sort of Bender, actually. Like, in high school, I was not a very nice person. I was kind of a douche. And, like, I don't play video games much. I don't do many nerdy things, so I guess I wasn't really Brian. Yeah, I guess that's all. That's
Cool
it.
deal. All right, guys.
Lit.
Peace out.
Hey there, guys. So the play is finally over. My hair is an absolute mess. And, yeah. This has been quite an experience. I got some stuff I got to show you guys. So, here we go. This is the Breakfast Club poster. And yes, I'm sitting in my car because we were striking the set, so we had to like clean up everything and we got really busy, so I just figured I'd finish this off in my car. There's our director, Anthony Holston. Bryce McBride, Carrie Murray. Up here we have Kate Ward, Kiara. Up here, Akeem, and myself, right above the criminal himself. So, yeah, that's the poster, man. It's freaking awesome. Also, freaking cookies. So, probably wondering who I played. Obviously, I played the criminal, John Bender. As far as what this play actually meant to me, I'm a very nostalgic person. I mean, you guys know by now, by the games I play, and like stuff I might post on Instagram, and or Twitter and stuff like that. References I make when I'm doing gameplays or other videos and stuff. Comic Junkies Corner, like I'm a nostalgic type of person, and this really kind of brought me back to high school in a certain way. High school was probably, other than college right now, high school is probably one of my best experiences. I met some really, really awesome people that they're still in my life today. I'm ever so thankful for it. Nick Flores, Soapbox Vizzy on Instagram and Twitter. But yeah, they were my best friends, man. My best friend Chris, Will, Danelle, a bunch of people that I've met in high school. And as far as who I identify with more, if I'm being honest, I would probably say all of them, but the most person I probably was most like was the Brain. And that's just because I was the nerdy kid. I was, I got bullied in junior high school and elementary school and stuff like that. Not so much high school. There were like bullies, but we were all like at the point where we were just kind of trash talkers, and I gotta say, like, high school was probably good for that. We had our own battles and stuff, but and there were, it wasn't perfect, but that's why it was great. It had its own challenges and stuff, and that's why this play means a lot to me. That's why I wanted nothing but to be a part of it in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, I auditioned for the role for Bender. Wasn't sure I would get it. I decided on it. I was sitting in on the auditions actually, and I wasn't sure I would get it. But when I did, I was super excited, and then I was like, "Oh crap, I got it!" Because this is, this is a pretty not epic, but iconic. It's a kind of iconic film. Like, a lot of people remember this. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as what was the biggest challenge, as usual, my biggest challenge is getting myself in the mindset of Bender, just because of the fact that I'm not necessarily like him in a sense, but it wasn't too hard since a lot of what he experiences, and I said the same thing with Kiara, is a lot of what Claire says about Bender is true. About how he doesn't really fit in, about how, like, he has to rip on everything and stuff like that, and it's really true. Even though, like, a lot of what Bender says about her is true, but a lot of what she says about Bender is very true. And that feeling of not belonging, I know what that feels like. So, and these things either manifest in one way or another. And you'd be surprised by what you would do just to belong. It's just same thing with Claire and Andrew. They do things just so they make sure that they belong, even though they may not want to. And, there's all these pressures and stuff that's really put on them and everything. So, and then you get the other characters who are, if you think about it, this play is a play full of, the film, this is a group of outcasts. Every single one of them is an outcast, and they want to belong to something, and that's what this is. It's The Breakfast Club.
Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow take may pull us apart when the light gets in your heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't